Letterboxd. Founded in 2011 by Matthew Buchanan and Carl von Randow, Letterboxd has in recent years become one of the most popular and relevant film reviewing sites in the last decade, registering over 12 million users as of February 2024. But the question still stands. What makes Letterboxd so different and or better than other social medias? Now, if you don't have Letterboxd or haven't yet taken a dive into the review rabbit hole of Letterboxd, let me tell you, you are missing out. There is something so special about scrolling through a film's review section and reading either the most hilarious, knee-slapping one-liner. For example, this happened to my buddy Eric, could play Among Us for 20 minutes to get the same experience, and that shit sucked mega cockalist.
So go back to the club.
Or you'll see a deeply passionate essay on why the movie is beyond influential and meaningful to modern-day filmmaking and its audiences. This, to me, is something that you won't be able to experience on any other form of social media, aside from maybe TikTok. Letterboxd has arguably one of the best app designs in the history of apps. Whether that's logging a movie for the first time or on a rewatch, adding a film to your watch list, liking a review, customizing your top 4 films on your account, or just simply searching a movie up, Letterboxd has mastered all of these things by making the most comforting and easy to use interface since Spotify. Like, I distinctly remember the first time I ever logged a film on the app. And yeah, it was Justice League and I was 7, but that doesn't matter. The brain itch you get from writing your thoughts and then logging it is simply indescribable. The same goes for reading reviews too. Like, you can finish reading a review either extremely pissed off and completely hating on what you just read, or extremely joyful and happy that someone else has the exact same thoughts and feelings that you have about the film. You can also read really intriguing articles or journals by the crew who work at Letterboxd for free. Also, I forgot to mention that you do usually have to rate the movie on a scale from a 0.5 star to 5 stars if you want to which cases many people don't and just write their thoughts. Which brings me to my next topic, the user. As every social media does, Letterboxd obviously has a user base. Now, from what I've said about the app so far, you might be thinking that the majority of users are just intentionally funny and media literate people who love movies and just like to joke around every once in a while. Right?
Nope.
Well, depending on where you look, yes. But depending on where you look, no. On one end of the spectrum, we have our film bros, a group of usually men who claim to understand and appreciate cinema, while only actually having a very surface-level grasp of really mainstream movies, a la The Dark Knight, Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, Taxi Driver, etc. And then we have the diarists, which are the users who make the popular, unedited, stream of consciousness, dare I say, quirky reviews that usually only scale from 1 star to 5 stars and only rely on comedic wording. These are the best kind of people on this app. Then we have the forerunners, which are the professional film critics who write full, in-depth, and honest reviews about the film. These users range from extremely pretentious grown adults to actually pretty genuine and well-spoken writers. Now, I could go on and on and on about the different types of people on this app, but in the end, I think that because of how expansive Letterboxd is, you can't really categorize a certain type of person to a certain group on the app, because every user is different. And I think that that's what also makes it so special. The range of everything and everyone, no matter what part of the app you look at. Now, before we conclude, I just want to say there are so many things that you can do on Letterboxd that I just didn't mention in this because I didn't want this to be an hour-long video of me just continuously glazing Letterboxd and also spoiling all the things that you should experience yourself if you don't already have the app. I hope that I successfully persuaded whoever's watching right now to install the app if you haven't already, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. This is my first video, so I'm extremely sorry for how short this is and all of the poor audio and lack of quality, so please excuse me, then I promise that it will get better as the channel goes on. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate those of you to subscribe, as that would help my channel grow a lot. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Also follow me on Letterboxd.